A reading from the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus said to his apostles, "Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever does not take up his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. Whoever receives you receives me, and whoever receives me receives the one who sent me. Whoever receives a prophet because he is a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. And whoever receives a righteous man because he is a righteous man will receive a righteous man's reward. And whoever gives only a cup of cold water to one of these little ones to drink, because the little one is a disciple, amen, I say to you, he will surely not lose his reward." Today's gospel passage is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, sayings from Jesus in all four gospels. Although we might take for granted that being a disciple of Jesus can involve giving up everything, getting into the specifics of what that entails can be a tough pill to swallow. However, it might make you feel better to know that even the evangelists struggled with the nitty-gritty details of being Jesus' disciple, especially in this gospel. Specifically, Matthew is often most famous for softening Jesus' most difficult sayings. As an example, Luke quotes Jesus as saying, "Blessed are the poor," whereas Matthew says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit," implying that this made Matthew's community uncomfortable since they were probably wealthier and more well-to-do. Furthermore, in Luke, Jesus says, "Blessed are the hungry now," whereas Matthew softens it by saying, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness." Finally, in today's passage, Jesus is much more provocative in Luke's gospel when he says, "If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple." The use of the word hate in relationship to a person's family should make us feel uncomfortable to the point where it might even feel downright offensive. As a result, Matthew remains consistent and softens it by taking the word hate and replacing it with the word love. "Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever does not take up his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me." Although Matthew is softening sayings when compared to Luke, which I might add are using the same source for all three of these passages, nevertheless, all of these sayings are still true and consistent with Jesus. However, the next question would be, what does it mean in today's gospel? At this point, when I reflect on this gospel, I often ask myself, how far would I be willing to go as Jesus' disciple? Carrying our cross and following Jesus, as we all know, can lead us to be at odds with the world. But what if our relationship with Christ puts us at odds with our own family, even to the point of losing them altogether? For Jesus, the answer is clear. Even if being his disciple goes so far that our family members might feel hatred toward us, we still, as Matthew puts it, must love God more than anyone else, even our family. That is extremely difficult to hear. But that comes with the territory of being a disciple of Jesus. It's not supposed to be easy. So for us, being a disciple of Jesus is a cross for us to bear. It is difficult and can often lead to undesirable consequences, from harsh criticism to family conflict and, like the Christian martyrs, even death. It should make us feel uncomfortable. It even made Matthew feel uneasy enough that he needed to soften many of Jesus' sayings. And so, even though being a follower of Jesus can be extremely difficult, always remember that even the evangelists, and of course the 12 apostles, had the same experience. So we are in good company.